Hey everybody, it's Max here at Modern Classics. Today we're taking a look at this 1970 Alfa Romeo Giulia Super. Yes, that's a long title for a car, but it's worth pronouncing because there's a lot of cool features about this. What we're going to do is do an overview of this car, check out the exterior condition, we'll look at the interior, I'll start it up, you can see the engine and listen to it, and then we'll have some fun with it and we'll take it for a test drive. So without further ado, like I said, this is a 1970 Alfa Romeo. This is the Giulia Super. This car is so immaculate, so nice. I'm excited to be bringing this car to market. It is officially for sale. I also have about 200 photos of this car, so please inquire to see additional images. But as you can see, this thing is in very, very nice condition. This car has lived in Italy since new. It was recently imported here to the United States, 100% legally. It is, I've been told, a one-owner car. The history report shows this car lived in Italy until 1989 when it was deregistered. It was deregistered due to tax purposes. The gentleman also spent time for work in Switzerland, but he was an Italian. It's in extremely original condition. Everything from these door handles, your trim here, your glass is in good shape. You can see this being the Biscione will have some fun little details. We'll get into that relatively soon, but look at how nice this paint is and how reflective it is. I haven't found any flaws in this paint. Super clean. It has had one repaint, and that was recent. I don't have receipts for that, but you can just tell. This car's clearly never been in any accidents. Very, very original. This being, oh, I should add, this is the 1.6. So this is not the 1300. This has the 1600cc engine, and it likes to fly. You can see it is the Super. So this would be the equivalent to what Alfa's doing right now with the Giulia Quadrifoglio. This was the top dog. This was the most powerful option. Super, super clean. Original wheels with the original hubcaps. They have just the right little amount of patina on them. Glass is super nice, all your trim. The undercarriage is extremely clean as well. I've got photographs of that. Nice bright work and trim. You can take a look at the interior. We'll look at it outside in the light. The front seats have been recovered. You can see the original radio. This one being the Super will have your oil pressure and, oil temp and water temp gauges at the bottom. This one also has the 3-spoke steering wheel. All your gauges are nice. Dash is completely uncracked. Visors are in nice shape. Really, really clean headliner. Nice and tidy, very original. This has dual carbs, dual 2 barrels. This car has seen a new brake booster. It has disc brakes, a new battery, new wires and plugs, and an oil change. This thing is turnkey and ready to go. I'll start it up, and then we should run through the lights, show you that those all work. This is a period correct engine. As you know, Alfa Romeos, you can't tell if it was the original engine to the vehicle or not. There's no way of referencing the numbers to the VIN, but there is a way to reference the engine number to the period of when this car was, and this one checks out. So likely the original engine. I'm gonna pull the choke out. So you'll hear a little bit of whispering at the start. gonna have a quick look around. Sorry, there's dust on this as I've been driving it. Idle's nice. The only imperfection on the body that I can find is right here. Looks like just some poor prep, but it's really hard to see. That's the only thing on this car that I can find. Really nice and clean in there as well. Alphas aren't like to be rust, or they often rusted out. This one's in just immaculate condition. Let's see if I can pull this up, folks. Super clean under here. There's your fuel tank. Look how nice that looks. Got your jack, got your spare tire, full size. Really nice under there. Such a clean car. Let's go for a drive. You're welcome. Now that we have some sunlight here, let's take a look at how nice the dash is. There's your gauges. Yep, so here's your fan switch. You can hear your fan works. I'll go ahead and show you that the wipers work. That's how you switch on your wipes. And this is for your dash lights, which you won't be able to see. Check out how nice this veneer is. Here's your e-brake, it all works. This car, being the Giulia Super Biscione, will have carpeted floor mats, which it does underneath these nice rubber mats that are protecting that. And we're off. This one's the 1600cc. I'm gonna fix those wipers here. 1600cc, so it's got all the power. Still a little chilly, so we'll get it warmed up. All the gauges work properly. Fuel gauge works. RPM meter works. Even when I turn on the lights, we've got our, hard to see in the garage, I can see it, but my lights were turning on there. I don't think the clock works, go figure. Radio turns on, but I don't hear any speakers. Gauges down there properly work too. Such a nice car. We're gonna hit some bumps here. I want you to hear how nice and quiet this thing is. And then we'll run it through the 5-speed. Just floats. Nice suspension. Check out these wind wings. Love these, and it's spun with a nice ergonomic dial down here. Such cool attention to detail. And we just hit a bunch of traffic, unfortunately. Like I said, this is a 5-speed car. What else can I tell you? Windows open nicely. The regulators are in good shape. This is just such a nice car. Clutch feels great. Steering's really nice. This is the kind of car that I want to hop in and drive to the Oregon coast in from here in Idaho. It's just something you've got plenty of room in the back and in the trunk. Very civilized on the road. Good road manners. And that's 5th gear. FYI. Shift it down into 4th. Little checking on the windshield from those wipers. Those are new wipers that have been put on. It seems at some point in its history it had some crummy wipers on, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's the only one of the only flaws. Nice and quiet on that pretty dramatic bump. Alright, thanks for watching this video on this 1970 Alfa Romeo Giulia Super Biscione. It's the 1.6cc engine. That is a mouthful. This car is offered for sale. This is my shop behind us called Modern Classics. It's licensed, insured, and bonded dealership in the state of Idaho. This car will be offered for sale on a clean and transferable Idaho title. And you can give me a call if you'd like to purchase this. My phone number is 208-720-8854. Or you can also find me on Instagram at Maximilian Billion Trillion. I'll put a link in the description as that's kind of long. You can see what I'm up to behind the scenes. Also, give me a subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a lot more cool and interesting cars imported into the USA that are offered for sale. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.